Hey guys, JPlay here with Orkney Ascendant in Europa Universalis IV. Mostly what I remember about the last episode is that I listened back to it and I'd accidentally double recorded the audio. Hopefully by the time I've put that up I will have fixed that. I spent a lot of time trying to faff about with it last night to sort it out, and I think I have a plan. But anyway, what we also did last episode, if I remember right, was a vassalised Holstein, did we not? Yes, we did. Since 17th of May 1592, so they've been our vassal for about a month. How do we think they're looking libertarily? They're fairly strong, and we can't afford to have more vassals while we've got them, nor can we really afford to grow them until they like us more. But on the other hand, I do want to check out do you have any claims? Rostock. Brandenburg has 3 provinces, but way too many allies for me to start getting cheeky with them to take some land. Also, taking imperial land sounds like a fucking terrible idea. Maybe I should have just annexed Holstein, but for now, it seemed like a good idea. Hamburg, Ansbach, Bremen, and Lübeck. So Bremen are these little shits, Lübeck are those little shits. The only one that's unknown, because they're not on the screen right now, is Ansbach, who are also a one-province minor. So in theory, I could take this, but the aggressive expansion would be ridiculous because I'm not in the Empire. Also, it's a level 5 fort, which would be a pain. And it's a free city. Yeah, that's maybe a longer term plan. In terms of truces, to tell where we are, USA, Canada, that lot expire in a couple of years. Same as, unfortunately, England, which is a little more worrying. We have an army heading back home, so let's get them on the go first. Hamburg and Saxony we're improving relations with, but for some reason, not Holstein. I mean, what would we want with a vassal that doesn't want to kill us? Right. We can make states. And that actually works there. 30 Diplo power or all sorts of fucking not heathen, heretic bullshit. We can't have that. Gabon, we've got these fetishes getting all uprisey. I'd quite like to steal maps from Congo as well. So maybe I'll recall someone from this relationship with Hamburg, because one day they will be mine anyway. And then I can just stick one bloke over here and steal Congolese maps. Congolese? Where does it show there? Yeah, Congolese tax exchange. That sounds right then. Right, so first plan of action. I also do want to start a war, though. As I often do. It might be wisest to not do that until the English are being slightly less dickish. I say slightly less dickish because you know what the fucking English are like. Internal conflict is going up if I have my land maintenance under that. Right, I'll figure out what I'm going to do about that in a second. You chappies. We want you guys protecting trade. And you other fuckers going home with the general, because why not? I don't fucking know. I don't think it'll make any difference when they're just protecting trade anyway. But I'll give it to the people who are actually going to use it. Right, now these unruly motherfuckers. Somewhere around there. There we go. Civil War. Well, I'd rather avoid that, obviously, but it's not currently happening. And when our king dies, we should be over with it. That, on the other hand, we just need to get our unrest lower than 0, which will happen as the war exhaustion reduces. Yeah, I'm not worried. Maybe no wars for just a short while, much though it hurts me to say so. And I assume these Saxons I was improving relations with so they wouldn't get too leery about me taking lands. We don't have anyone who's on 50 apart from obviously Holstein. Okay. So a quick state of the unit, too few rivals. It's got to be England. It's always got to be England. I never actually read that to see that you get faster spy network construction. Right. I want to put my maintenance down soon, but I also don't want to hurry any of these along. Autonomy or fight people? See, I could fight one stack, but then I'd have to get a crossing penalty for the other one, whatever happens. Highlands, coastline. I could just fight them though. Yeah. No, that's financially irresponsible. I think that'll lose me more money in reinforcements than buffing the autonomy. Improved garrison size I don't really care about, whereas not being out-teched by England I really care about. How are you guys doing? 14 to R 14. And you're currently losing a war against the Cherokee, but that's not going to be a big deal, is it? The reason you're not winning is just because everything's all the fucking way over there. I doubt your troops are all over there though. Armies, England's 38,000. Would you guys pal up again? See, we're just not in a very strong position with Brittany as our only allies. I really think when this truce ends, England might attack. So I should stop fucking about with Saxony. Could I get a Diplo rep guy? No. Not that I can afford anyone at the moment anyway, in theory, but... Improved relations is already pretty goddamn high. If I send them a gift, it won't do anything. I can't afford to send a gift, obviously. I've got to boot a military leader. The Orkney saga has arrived now. I've been having a whale of a time reading it. Maybe I'll pick out some selections for future episodes. They're all bloody called Einar though. I've met about 4 of them so far. There are some cool goddamn names in there, though. Like Thorir, Treebeard, and Craven Scurvy, or something like that. We're pillaging the Orkney Islands at the same time. What am I going to do with you? I don't want to sell a province. I can't really afford to boost my army. Should we take that tech? Yeah. Naval maintenance increases. Jolly good. Just what I needed. I was hoping there might be some sort of advantage I'd just forgotten about for being diplomatically ahead, but... Right. Army strength, naval strength. Is there anything else I can do financially? Apart from not have a colony, obviously. Ah. I can afford to drop my shit now. None of you fuckers are gonna proc because of that. At some point I might get humanist ideas, because I'm not doing the whole religious ideas shit, so I might as well, I guess. Although my religious unity is staying really fucking high at the moment. I just don't dare attack anyone when I know this peace with England is up soon. $826. I need one more of you guys. I just need to improve my army generally. What are you doing there? Fuck off, America. Don't you think you have enough problems to deal with, what with the whole Trump thing? Mothball, you... I'm a bit humiliated about getting beaten by USA and Canada when they're that size. Right, so you are built up. I'm going to be renewing loans for a while, but as long as we're not taking more out, that's progress. How are you doing? And when can I afford another light ship? Because I really need my comparative navy strength to go up. Also, my comparative military strength. I'm not going to save anything for discounts at the moment. I just need to be ahead of the game. I never know which one's gone up. Mauritian infantry. Yeah, more balanced. More chance of defensive ground. And cannons at the moment don't really make any difference whether it's the offensive or defensive ones in terms of... So I've been learning a bit more about the mechanics of how artillery works. And you get like half the defensive pip bonus of back row cannons is applied to the infantry or cavalry in front of it. So I was thinking with that in mind, is there any point improving things? But minus 78. So our opinion has gone down year on year, but apart from that, we're not really losing out overall. Oh, all our truces have come up though. Shit. Should I just... So the decision here is whether I take another loan, because in doing so I could afford to build more boats, which would improve my comparative naval strength. Could just improve relationship for now. Is it worth building one over my force limit for this? Not really. Yes, it absolutely is. What are you talking about? And see, if we're getting our CBs back, you probably are too. So I want to take my troops with no maintenance a little further away from the front lines. Orkney gains a claim, which I'm too cowardly to do anyway. Not offer vassalization, of course they're not going to take that. Come on, army strength, just tick up. 71. There we go. Now come back quickly. I can't have these fucking English declaring. Beautiful. That might actually be better off just going now. No. I'm not going to do that. Meanwhile, how is the Congo situation looking? Because I can see them, can I see... They have 21,000 troops, but all only Tech 12. If they start westernising off me, I'll know it and be able to attack them first anyway. My claims with Denmark will have ticked away by now. I don't know why no one can make it to... Oh, they can make it to these islands. I'm just hovering over the sea, as I am so wont to do. And luckily we managed to ally Denmark as well before they decided to become hostile or anything. Because I was a bit worried about having Holstein bordering them. Our king has died, our legitimacy thing should no longer be a problem. Our heir has 5 admin, which is quite nice. Our unrest in Gabon is tiny. All in all, life is peachy. I'm feeling a lot better about everything. Now, I just need to see who I can... Brabantian separatists. Who I can afford to attack. Hamburg, quite strong. 16 military. Bremen are also a free city. If Ansbach aren't a free city, but they are miles away from anywhere I can core, so never mind. I don't want to border Ulm, I'd never survive. And I don't want to be too close to Austria. In fact, that would probably make things worse for me. They're part of the Holy Roman Empire, but they're not emperors. Who is? Oh yes, France is the emperor. They remember that we dishonoured their alliance, unfortunately, but... But maybe we can buddy up anyway. When will that expire? Is there a way to tell when... Embargoed, embargoing. No, just still resents. Jesus Christ, how many people have you been fighting? Including the Ottomans. Oh, of course, the League War was last episode. Episode before, something like that. Scotland, you really need to do something about your Lollard heretics. They constantly besiege that place. Muscovy are a bit scary. I'm not even going to think of expanding in the direction of Finland. I was going to see about vassalizing them, maybe, or something like that. Definitely not worth it. We need Denmark to take them so that they are a solid wall against Muscovy. So, with that in mind, if we unmothball you guys, I just want to check, we can just declare war. No, we don't have a CB on them, do we? Oh, it's only the Americas that we got an automatic CB on last time. It's not just anyone outside of our continent. What was it called? CB on primitives or something. Right, well, that one we won't be doing anytime soon. But you guys I feel a little better about. I do want this colony to finish first though, because otherwise it can be instantly taken, I think. And I don't want them to stop funding it and it to collapse if they take it in a battle. Portugal are pissing me off a little as well, with all their colonising and bullshit. I'm fine with you guys taking South America. North America was meant to be mine though, and look at all this. Spanish Grand Chimera, New Spain, all this shit. We have gained the colonialism CB against 13 colonies. So they're the colonial overlord. So what happens if they secede? Will they stay the 13 colonies, or will they become part of the USA? Cherokee seem like they're starting to suffer now, unfortunately. I want people who aren't English to do a lot of killing here. If I declared war, England would join, but so would about half the world. Lubeck versus Holstein would be hideously one-sided. Crimea are kind of all the way down there, as are Austria, but they could probably get through. Canada aren't going to do shit. Ravensburg. Ugh, it's not time yet, but I want it to be. Meanwhile, I think I shall start fabricating a claim, if I can, on Mayumba. And then can I get you guys to come down to here? Don't need to be building a spy network there. I could build a spy network in England though, just to shit up their day however I can. Hopefully if England attack me, Denmark will defend me for long enough for me to get back to mainland Europe at least and start nibbling on people. Yeah, let's build a spy network there. An alliance offer from France. Marvellous. That's what we needed. I don't know why the fuck they dropped you there. Who's currently at war with Portugal? Messina. So Nupe would also be attackable here. If only I'd built a spy network there instead. Maybe that'll be worth it. Muscovy have internal conflicts, so hopefully that'll work out alright for our chums. Gain legitimacy over prestige, definitely, because I want our legitimacy to get up to a respectable figure now. Oh. Local unrest up in Cornwall. I'm sure I'm not making that much money from it. So if I need to... unrest is still way below 0. Could I culture convert it? We don't want none of that Welsh. Primary culture in Orkney is Highlander, which is still orange. Original culture is Norwegian. So how can I change that to Norwegian, but only that to only Highlander? I'm a bit confused. I don't really understand how this works then. I thought it was different. I need to have a look at our culture. Select. Change culture to Norwegian. That's the only one I can change. It's Norwegian. Is Norwegian no longer an accepted culture? Oh, should I just be changing shit to Scottish then? Or to Highlander? I'm a bit confused about what's going on there, but I fancy doing it anyway. Our colony has grown enough to become self-sustaining. You are in the Ivory Coast. You are a core. Congo should hate me because I'm about to fuck their day up. I'm working as a missionary. Autonomy is 0, so I'm not going to lose anything by... Like, it's not ghastly to have to put that up. Unrest will be going down even though I am converting. In the meantime, you guys, I want you back where it's safe. And Congo, I can declare war on you soon. But I guess the war will have to be something for the next episode. But for now, I've been JPlay, and this has been Orkney Ascendant in Europa Universalis IV. Thanks for watching.